Good day and welcome back to another Gekishin Squadra video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that's just come out for Season 2. And we're going to talk about whether you should summon him, or buy him, I should say, with Dragon Gems. Now, honestly, I want to focus a little bit on these new hero focus capsules first, because I want to talk about whether you should buy him. But there's now two packages. You get the 600 gem package, which features 3 hero focus capsules. Hero focus capsules give you a high chance of obtaining epic rarity items for Vegeta. You also can only get Vegeta based cosmetics, and you get 3 of them. If you compare these rates to the standard capsule, the legendary rates are about the same, except for the seasonal rewards. So I'm talking the standard premium capsules that you can buy. But the epic rarity is much higher, 25% comparative to 10. On top of that as well, you can only get Vegeta cosmetics. However, the thing is you're paying 350 gems, almost the equivalent of a whole skin, for these 3 capsules, because standard Vegeta is just 250. Whether that's worth it, honestly, I don't think so. The thing is, for me, is as much as you can get 3 great, emotes for Vegeta, and if you like him, that's great. You could spend this money on the battle pass and get far more bang for your buck. Like, if I had to compare spending 600 gems, and I said to a player, how would you spend them? I would suggest getting the battle pass, and then maybe picking up Vegeta if that's what you really want. It's far more valuable for you than picking up Vegeta's 3 emotes. If you're going to spend a lot of money on the game, you can obviously do that, but it's not my suggestion. So let's talk about Vegeta. So Vegeta is a transforming character. He'll start as Space Vegeta. He has Solitary Guardian as his passive effect. And what this does is it increases his strike resistance based on how much he's moved certain characters. So if he's moved oppositional party members recently, his strike resistance is going to go up. What this means is basically the more you are in a fight, the more you are using your skills to position the enemy out of position or into your favor. Not only do you change the tide of battle, but you also give yourself a boost. His rush attack is a standard melee rush attack, but also will, of course, strengthen based on the stacks of Solitary Guardian that you have. Blast Jump is his primary move, very similar to the AoE of the Super Saiyan Vegeta, where it creates a vortex that pulls the enemy in. The difference is that this one puts you in melee range. So when you compare it to Vegeta's, which was a ranged ability, this one is more of a dash. We then come to his next one, Meteor Extrusion. This one is a kick that pushes the enemy away from you, or in line of the direction of the kick. And then we get to Barrier Wall. Now, the Meteor Extrusion is great. If you leap in and use it to push the enemy away from your allies or toward your allies, it's great for setting up. But Barrier Wall is an entirely new mechanism that's going to have some interesting effects, I think, on the game. It can seem confusing at first to read, but how it works is actually very simple. By using it, you create basically a huge amount of temporary health for your character. This is based on Vegeta's total health, so picking up whatever extra health you can will be the best way to go forward. Now, with Vegeta, what will happen is any Ki Blast attacks that are targeted towards it will be blocked. It will block flying energy attacks, AoE, etc., and apply no obstruction to him, meaning he can't be stopped. However, you can dash through the wall, so it's not impenetrable. It's not like players can't walk through it. But especially when you're fighting those kind of heavy blast lineups that are throwing big boy ultimates your way and big boy lasers your way, it's a great way to stop them because they can't snipe you from afar. It gives your team a safe barrier to work behind. Of course, it's going to cause some confusion on the battlefield, but if you can master it and you choose it against the right lineups, any kind of key, Kamehameha, heavy kind of team lineup could be really left in the dust. Then his final strike attack obviously is there, just to kind of incorporate a little bit of extra damage and some more push. Now, honestly, for me, I think if you look at everything, My honest suggestion is that Vegeta looks pretty good. I think he seems quite simple to play. The energy wall barrier will be difficult to work around, and I think based on that, he's going to be a good purchase for players who are going to play in party with other characters, or who are aware of at least the opponents they're facing. If you are a brand new player, picking up SS4 Vegeta, I don't think is worth it for you, because mastering that wall largely depends on you understanding the opposition more than yourself. If you are, however, someone who's been playing regularly in Season 1, and you're a tank player, and you're looking for strength, then I think personally for me, you can pull the trigger on Vegeta, and I think he'll be a good pick. He has some really good presence. I don't suggest picking up his capsules though.